Hello and welcome back to
the Zak
and Buzz
Review.
Okay.
Another one of our stupendous product reviews.
Another one of our stupendous product reviews.
It
what
is.
are we going
Well, I've
to
been
do
wanting to do this review for a while, but in the course of having to do a product test, one has to get a product and give it some time to be tested.
That makes sense.
Okay, so this isn't kind of like straight out of the box. This is a product that we've had for
Must be a
few months now, and I feel time has come to do a product review. So we are reviewing the AOSU.
AOSU?
AOSU.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Say it with the accent.
The AOSU.
AOSU?
I don't know. AOSU? 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 Anyway,
what is it?
It is a 2K Wi-Fi security system, or basically, as we like to say in the UK, CCTV. So we've got 2 cameras in the box. Mm-hmm. And we are going to go out shortly and take a look at where we've actually installed the camera, so you can have a look at it up close and personal. So what they do is they come already with a lead with a standard USB plug on the end, and it's quite a long lead, but because it has a standard USB plug on the end, it does mean that you've got to be able to route that plug and lead into your house. So you're going to have to think a little bit about how you're going to do that. Now I put one of these cameras on an outbuilding, which was no problem at all, because I could literally just drill
Through the wall.
Through the wooden wall, put the cable through, because obviously you've got standard USB plug size and then it goes down to a thinner cable.
Yeah.
So then you have a thin cable going through a big hole. So then you need to just plug the hole up. I also installed one on the cottage, and I needed to drill through the wall, and so yes, I had to use a drill big enough to get the USB, because the leads do not detach from the cameras.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The leads are connected to the camera. So I needed to drill through the wall with a quite large drill to get that USB plug through the wall, and then basically mastic the hole up and seal it so you get no drafts in your house and it's perfectly weatherproofed and everything. It's totally possible. You might want to route it in a different way or whatever. The great thing about these, as I discovered, is you can set them to auto scan. So if they pick up any kind of movement on your driveway or in your garden, they will automatically turn and track what it is.
I must say that is really cool.
Which is really cool.
It is really cool.
They are night vision as well as day vision. I've got them on a permanent loop record, so each one you will need to supply a micro SD card, which goes in the bottom of each one. They're fully weather sealed, so they're perfectly okay out in all weathers. So it's very, very straightforward to set them up.
So one thing with this is the fact that you often check your phone, you get an alert on your phone. There's an app, isn't there?
There's an app. Let's go to my phone. So move the box over there.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to my phone. So I get a bing on my phone. Okay, so if anybody comes on and starts moving around on the drive, it gives me an immediate notification. And there's so many bings and bongs on phones that I changed it to, I love changing my ringtones and everything to kind of movie quotes.
Yeah.
So on this particular one, I set Nobody Touch Nothing.
From
From Aliens.
Who said it?
That was Sergeant
Apone.
Apone, that's it. Nobody touch nothing.
Nobody touch nothing.
So if that suddenly goes off on my phone, I know somebody has triggered my CCTV cameras. So I'll go on there. Now, on the app, so you basically scan, I think there's a QR code in the instructions.
Yeah.
And that gives you, on here, the cameras. Now, you can add to the system. So this box comes with 2 cameras. So as I say, what else have you got in the box? There you go.
Little
very,
instruction
very
manual.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the.
Just talks about mounting the cameras.
Yeah, it's got the
and
QR
code there.
There you go. And so you can add. So if I want to get another 2 cameras, then I can have 4 cameras on this.
Is that the maximum, or can you have more?
I don't know if there is a maximum. To be honest.
Yeah. I mean, who's going to have more than?
So 4? If I can choose, lots of different options on this. So you can view all the cameras live at the same time, or just one at a time, or review whatever's triggered them. So if I just go to our driveway, I'm just going to click on that one. I'm going to turn it on its side. There you go. And so that's... you can hear the birdies.
You can?
You can hear the birdies.
Wow.
So this is our driveway.
Pretty good audio.
And it's 2K picture. It's a very good picture as well. I don't know if we can go in a little bit, try and get the glare off the camera. There you go. So there it is. But I think what we can do is I can touch on this and I can then just manually move the camera whatever direction I want to.
That is really cool.
And scan around. I keep it generally focused on there, but it will track. Now, I know people have a little hoo-ha's about legalities of cameras overlooking other people's properties. This camera does cover my neighbour's properties, but my neighbours are okay with that. Because I've had my neighbours actually ask me, "Oh, did you pick up?"
I mean, just think of the added security.
You know, I mean, you know, did you see somebody who was messing about my driveway? You know, there you go. But it stays permanently straight down our driveway, but I can lock it to that. But I've got it on auto scan at the moment. If I come out of that one, let's come out of that. There we go.
Because that's quite cool, because you can access this app and view what the cameras are seeing at any point wherever you are.
Exactly, wherever.
Which is great.
There you go. I'm just going to clonk into this. So this is a camera I've got set up in our orchard, and I'm just going to scan around on that one.
Even in that sense, it's kind of like almost like a wildlife camera as well.
Yeah, and because it's really good night vision as well on these, that I'll just centre it back up. Because of the night vision, that's exactly it. If we get any wildlife coming into the garden, we can see it.
It's kind of like a live feed, isn't it?
It is live feed. So I could be sitting in the lounge, or I could be in my office doing some stuff, and then suddenly my camera says,
"Nobody touch nothing."
And it's like, "Oh, what's that? Ah, look, we've got a badger in the garden."
Exactly.
Hey! Yeah, so anyway, let's go out and take a closer look at the actual camera itself. Shall we do that? And then maybe we can look at some footage. Okay, so here we have the AOSU 2K CCTV camera. It's already mounted on the wall, and it's really easy because all you need to do is this back plate, 4 screws. Give yourself a little bit of play in the actual cable because the camera needs to be able to move around, and you don't want it stretching the camera. And as you can see, my old CCTV cameras, which are way past their sell-by date, are now being replaced. I need to take that away. You need to run the cable through, obviously, into your house. Underneath there's a little weatherproof cover that you take off, and that's where your SD card goes in there. And it's already, as you can see, on auto scan, so it's just picking up things, and you can lock that off and just have it as is without it auto scanning. But if it does pick something up, you're gonna hear me through my app, but I can hit the alarm. So as soon as anybody triggers it, you can have it set so an alarm immediately goes off, or you can set that alarm off yourself, or also you can speak through it through the app, sort of saying, you know, stop, what are you doing? A bit like a Ring doorbell. The only difference is with this, it runs through your Wi-Fi, so there's absolutely no subscription to pay, like with a Ring type doorbell. And there you go. So should we see if we can catch anything on it? Let's do it.
Well, that was fun.
It certainly was.
First of all, I have to thank Dennis the Dinosaur, our newest recruit to the Zak and Buzz review, for helping us with that product test.
Thank you, Dennis. Hopefully we shall see more of Dennis in future reviews.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
Did you like Dennis?
Yeah.
Let us know.
We like Dennis. Dennis has been very helpful so far with this particular review.
Looking good.
Here we have it. The AOSU CCTV cameras. I like them. I've been very impressed, to be honest.
It is very cool. Like, just as a person walking by, the fact that it moves and follows you.
Yeah,
I live here as part of my security system,
and
it's reassuring that it's working and functional.
You know, you can adjust the angles and everything, so you don't have to overlook any neighbours' driveways or any neighbours' gardens, and you can make sure that you stay fixed in a position. You don't have to have it scanning around.
Okay, so one thing you did say in that little video that we cut to, you said about kind of comparing it to the Ring doorbell system.
Yeah, the Ring doorbells, and
Now,
there are other ones as well.
Well,
I'm just saying there are other doorbell systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they all have subscriptions.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't like subscriptions.
See, the thing is, what you want is you want a security system that you
all
can,
inclusive,
that you can access anytime you want to.
That you're not having to continue to pay out for.
I don't know exactly how the kind of, and I'm using Ring doorbell. Ring doorbells, I've got nothing against the guys who make Ring doorbells. I'm using that as a blanket term, as you do where we say hoovering when it could be a Dyson.
Yeah,
but
well, it's the one that's most known.
Those kind of security doorbells, as far as I know, you have a subscription, which means that the footage gets uploaded to the cloud. And of course, that's fine. I don't know if they have independent SD cards in them. Maybe they do. Maybe you can use them without subscription, but an awful lot do come along with a subscription.
Yeah.
I will say on the app for this, it does give you a cloud storage facility if you wish to pay a subscription for it, but you don't have to in order to get the full functionality of these.
Which is great.
So you can slap in, I think I've got about a 64 gigabyte SD card in both of them. You can probably go 128 gigabyte, and it's on loop record, so if nothing happens it just keeps on recording.
Cycling through.
So if something happens, the thing is you've got access to your video, and like if everything went down, you can still go out and pop the card out of it and put the card straight into a reader, and there you go. So yeah, I'm really impressed with these. So I know I paid $54.29. I might have had that on a bit of a discount, but currently at £80.99, 2 cameras in the box, no subscription. So you're basically looking at like £40 and 50p.
Is there an option to get it like somebody to install this for you, or is this self-installation?
Self-installation, unless you want to pay somebody to come and install it for you. You can buy them singularly, I believe.
Okay, so that could be for people that want to add an extra camera.
Yeah, if you want to add an extra camera, or you have no need for 2 cameras, you just want 1 camera to cover the thing. So I think you do have the option. You can buy them as singles or doubles. I thought the double was the better option, and I'm very pleased with it. So yeah, what can I say?
I mean, it seems to be serving its purpose brilliantly. We know when we're getting deliveries.
Yeah, we get. I say my phone goes off.
Yeah.
I got. You can talk on it. If there is a downside to these, I would say the speech mode on it. When you push the mic button and speak, you've told me when you've listened to it. It's the speech isn't brilliant. Okay, but it does come with some set sayings. So you can set it to say, like a selection of pre-programmed sentences.
Please leave your
please leave the parcel by the door.
Or
what are you doing on my property? Or please leave now, or things like that. So they're on it, and they probably sound a lot clearer than using your own voice.
Exactly, yeah.
As demonstrated, it has the alarm, which you can either activate yourself or set that if anybody trips it, the alarm goes off. So there you go. I mean, there's a lot of little functions, and there's more on the app that I haven't really dabbled with.
So yeah, it's certainly recommended from us. I would definitely recommend.
I would go for it. So as an upgrade to my old ones, and this was one of the reasons. The thing is, we upped our Wi-Fi, so we're on the fastest broadband you can get at the moment, and our old one stopped working on the higher one. So if you've got the top range Wi-Fi, you know that these will work on it. That's the main thing. You don't want to go and buy a camera and find it won't work on your Wi-Fi because Wi-Fi is too fast.
That'd be so annoying.
That would be annoying. Anyway, so there you go.
There we are, the AOSU CCTV system.
If you decide to get some home security, job done. Remember, it's better to prevent things from happening than to let them happen and then go and get all this stuff afterwards.
Exactly.
Okay? Prevention is better than cure.
How better could I end that video? So, if you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you would like to see.
Boom.